What's up? What's up? NBA today. Bear with me while I get these streams set up. Um, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter, just in case you guys are wondering. So bear with me for a second while I get these up and shared out. Okay, we're working there and we're working there, right? Okay, okay. All right, now I must turn to. I must turn to. Shucks! Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Wow, that was strong. Heck, you know. Okay. Let's get this pinned up. Bang, right? Do a quick test here. Make sure we twerking real bad. So we looking good over here on X. Okay, we looking good. All right. All right, we rolling. Okay. Let me see. We got anything here. Any news here? Okay, nothing spectacular. All right, NBA, right? Let me filter this up. We'll use FanDuel as a landing page. Okay, what a day. Yesterday, man, only thing really pretty much disappointed me yesterday was Dennis Schroeder. I'm just starting to look at the changes and things like that, and overall things that happened in that game. It's been happening with Dennis Schroeder the last 3 to 4 games. Seemed like his usages went down, assist rates went up a little bit more. Usages went down. I trusted him for that 15 and a half points, and he didn't get there. Hurt me in multiple places, including the only plays that I posted. We went 4-6 on a prize pick play, and we went and no, you know what? I think we did. And then we went. I don't know what we did on that parlay, that FanDuel parlay, but at the end of the day, I don't know if you caught it or not, but I did post a blowout pack. You know, my blowout pack I always post. When the number is right, I can get 11 plus, but for the main part, I do bet the when I see fit, I do bet like the 26 plus, the 11 to 20, and the 31 plus. Those there you can get those. You're probably gonna take an L on one, but you're gonna profit on two, and and uh, and if you get the 11 plus in, you'll profit on that as well. So it's like a 3 or 4 thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like a combo pack. So for instance, they're doing a back to back. They're having a back there. They're on a back to back same team, right? So I don't know if I'm gonna bet it today, but this is how I went. Right, I went. This when I do the blowout pack, I usually go, but it opened up at like a minus 160. So I still could have played it at a minus 160 laid the juice, but I usually go with the my blowout pack consists of uh, I would go with the 11 plus first. Then I would play the 21 or 30, which would be the 21 with 30, and then would be the margin of victory, which would be like 26 plus, and then I would play the 31 plus, right? So you comboing these, right? You're gonna hit and things work in your favor. If they really work in your favor, if you hit the 26 plus, you're gonna hit three, right? You're gonna hit the 11 plus, the 21, the 30, and the 26, right? But if you hit the 31 plus, then you're going to miss the 21 to 30. So in most instances, you can get two three. A lot of instances you can get three or four, right? And that's as long as you know your wages right, there's enough upside on these odds for you to profit, right? So that's the blowout pack. Yesterday I ran the 21 to 26 and the 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 21 to 30, the 26 plus, and the 31 plus. It ended up cashing the 26 to the 21 to 30 and the 26 plus, right? I just know you can go right back to the well with this, uh, but keep an eye out. There might be some rest candidates and stuff like that, and I'll get to that in a second. So let's rewind it back. Let's get back to the first game and let's get down to business, right? Because I got some shit for this game right here, right? So and it all comes, it's all about like betting against the injury report and just learning the injury report, things of that nature. Um, it's some things that you just got to do. So you can have a knack for it. It comes naturally over time, and we'll get to it, right? So one more thing I got to do real quick. Check something out real quick. And it's chances. At the end of the day, it's chances, right? So we'll get to it. First things first. New York Knicks and we're gonna see a lot of for the new people here. You're gonna see a lot of game day insights. That's what I use. Getting better and better at using this tool each and every day. If you roll with me through MLB, we used it through MLB. Roll with me through NFL, we use it through NFL, and I'm transitioning over to NBA, and I'm getting better and better at using it on the NBA as well. So we'll be using that. First things first, 232 over under in this spot. We got New York Knicks favored by 8.5 in this spot, right? So the Jazz, New York, interesting, right? So first thing I know when I look at the Utah Jazz, I'm looking at the assist props, right? Assists in general. So for New York Knicks, um, when you filter it to the assists in general, they are. The Utah Jazz, excuse me, they are giving up the fifth most assists, along with the most potential assists in the league. Now this could be ball handler. This could be when they're giving up that many assists and they're giving up that many potentials. It could definitely mean ball handlers. It can mean point guard spots. We can also filter to the point guard spot, which be looking at the point guard spot now, and you'll see Utah Jazz giving up. It looks like nine. This is about 10. This is about 10 per 48, and about 19 potentials. Right. So the potential is there. And then we go back here. We go to the game logs page, and we can take a look at somebody like Jalen Brunson, right? So Jalen Brunson, he's been going out there doing this thing, right? So the play is there, right? Does he have to perform? Of course he has to perform, but at the end of the day, looking at his assist props and things of that nature, um, he just had. Hmm, I think he hit that assist prop last game. It's not updated for some reason right now, but maybe it get updated a little later on. But he's really been crushing me hitting his assist prop as of late. 9 versus Milwaukee, 10 versus Indy, 5 versus Philly didn't get there then. 8 versus my Chicago Bulls, giving up probably the most assists in the league. 7 versus Brooklyn, 10 versus Brooklyn, 11 versus Washington, and then I'm quite sure he had double-digit assists versus Phoenix, right? So the assist props are, the assists are there for him. I'm gonna take a stab at it. If you like it, take a stab at it. Be my guest, right? Um, with these tips players and stuff like that, we know they're going out there, they're playing a lot of minutes, and the usage is definitely going to be concentrated. So definitely, you can get your bankroll builders from here as well. So this is probably you get good plus money on it. It's probably it was plus. I took it already, right? It was plus money like plus 105 when I got it. Should have got it last night, but at the end of the day, it's a minus 106. You could definitely take it there on Prize Picks. Take a look at Jalen Brunson. I will probably play it on Prize Picks as well. So Jalen Brunson. mm, So you'll get a 7.5 assists right there as well, right? So I'll probably leave that there. I'll probably leave that there. Jalen Brunson, he's also been looking pretty good in the 3-point categories. Last two games, he's made 5 and 7 threes. So that's something to take a look at there. And his 3-point attempts has been up. He's made 3 or more threes in 4 of his last 5 games. Okay. So taking a look at let's take a look at the defensive shot profile and see how are in some areas we can take advantage of versus this Utah Jazz team, right? So, um, looking at Utah Jazz line right here, we got the pull-ups. Uh, yes, sir. What's up? What's up? What's up? We cooking. We're trying to cook. So at the end of the day, yeah. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, send me the Zelle. I'll send over $40. Um. Okay. Where were we? All right. So right. So ways that we Utah places, areas that Utah are giving up points and things like that. Right. So Utah, catch and shoot 3-point attempts. They're in the green. Okay. And these are catch and shoot 3-point attempts, not makes or whatever the case may be. These are 3-point attempts, right? I mean, catch and shoot 3-point attempts. So they're in the green, and they're in the green in most instances. A little bit mint, minty or whatever you want to call it, but in the corner for the corner 3-point attempts and above the break 3-point attempts, they're allowing they're in the green there as well. As well as paint points, they're just outside the green, but they're in the green. Fast break points, and then you have second chance points. So pull ups and 3-point attempts, meh, right? But at the end of the day, it is what it is, right? So catch and shoot corners above the breaks. So those are these are attempts. They're not makes. And, these are it's just predicated on how they stick defense. So, and then you could look at how a player gets his points in most instances, or how they've been getting their points in most instances, right? So, let's see. Let's take a look at Brunson here. Um, and he's pretty much he's all over the place sometimes, but he's definitely as small as he is. He's definitely getting his few catch and shoot points, but he has the ball in his hand a lot, so you will see some pull up points. A lot of guys that got the ball in their hand, you will see some pull up points, and then like for as small as he is, he does get in the paint and get his drive points, his points in the paint. So he's definitely a 3-level scorer. So he's very, very versatile in that aspect. So his points are in play. I'm not a fan of no Colin Sexton's defense, no Jordan Clarkson's defense if he plays, or I'm not a fan of any Keontae George defense when it comes to a player like this. So if you want to look at his points plus assists, be my guest. But the one of the best spots is like the assists, right? So it is what it is, right? So I lean towards the over here. You can also look at a double double for him. Don't know what it's going to come out at. Probably come out at what? Get a double double for Brunson at plus 230. When that's a really good number there. Coming off, considering he's coming off a double double. I want to say in 3 straight games. I think that's good value at plus 230. So it is what it is, right? Those are some plays that you can look at. Now, um, on the Utah side, we're gonna keep an eye out for Clarkson. Make sure he's gonna these this is what you have to do. Make sure he's in or out. Okay. Um, you want to keep an eye out for Walker Kessler, right? He's supposed to be playing today. Now, if Walker Kessler was healthy, I would definitely take his rebounds. I would probably take a double double for him. I wouldn't, but I would definitely be taking his rebounds. I had no problem with that, right? If Walker Kessler plays, I would really like the 3 point shot for the 3 point for Carter to the Towns. In fact, it really doesn't matter if he plays or not. I still like the 3 point for Carter to the Towns. So I can see Carter to the Towns getting there. It's just anytime you got a really, really big, like somebody like Walker Kessler down there in the paint, doesn't want to step out to the 3 point line. Carl Anthony Towns can hit threes in transition. He can post up. I mean, he can be lingering out there at the 3 point line, wherever, right? So, 2.5 threes is not a real possibility for Carl Anthony Towns. Taking a look at Carl Anthony Towns' numbers here. Um, let's see. So lately, well, he's made 3 or more threes in 3 out of his last 4 games. Versus Vucevic, right here versus Chicago, he went 6 of 12 from three, making him come out there to stick him, right, to guard him, whatever you want, how you want to say it. Versus Washington, you got who you got? Sar, you got Valanciunas. He went 3 of 4, right? Versus Phoenix, um, they got Plumlee and they got Nurkic. Right. He took 8 attempts. He went 3 of 8. So the three ball can be there for him, should be there for him. So it is what it is, right? And the rest of these guys. As far as backrow builders and things like that, like I said, you could come in here and, you could come in here because you're going to, I mean, Tibbs, these guys are going to play a lot, right? You could come in here and you could just get the firing them off like, you can go 10 for OG, 10 for Bridges. You can go 10 for Josh Hart. That'll get you a minus 107. If you want to get a little bit more than plus money, I think that's fine. Minus 107 is fine with me. You want to throw in something like get you to plus money, you want to throw in 4 assists for somebody like Jalen Brunson, and you're fine, right? You're good. You got other players you can add in there as well. But, at the end of the day, there's a lot of ways that you can skin a cat. I'll get those assists back up there. Okay. Now, at the end of the day, I still might take a stab at the rebounds for Walker Kessler. He is listed at 7.5, and I mean, I don't know. He can, if he can come in and get those rebounds in limited time, but it's not something that I'll be shoving down you guys' throat, right? If you think he can get to 10, then be my guest at plus 190. Um, at the end of the day, uh, when you look, you sometimes you got to compare numbers. Only way he's going to get a double double with somebody of his caliber is rebounds, right? So the rebounds are plus 190, and then uh, his double doubles at plus 400. So if you want to just, it is what it is, right? So that's that. Moving over here to the Detroit Pistons and Orlando Magics, right? So we'll be without Cade Cunningham this game. So we have an over under 207, right? Very, very, very low total, right? Last time Orlando Magic played, I told you it was Orlando or nothing. Going up against these Lakers, they ended up cashing. I pointed out the two dogs, but truth be told, yeah, man, my day is filled. After I get through streaming, my day is filled. So I didn't even get to the two dogs that I mentioned, and I'm kind of salty behind that. Now, um, so like I said, we'll be without Cade Cunningham. I can see instances where I don't know how they're gonna do it. If I was them, I would probably just go ahead and slide what's the name back into the star lineup. But I want to see what they want to do, right? So let me see Detroit here. I would slide. I would me personally. I put Malik Beasley right on in there, right? But we'll see what's gonna happen. Um, Tough defensive matchup here. This Orlando Magic team has been pretty good defensively, and it is what it is, right? So I don't know what's going on. It's like the battle of the bigs right now when it comes to Isaiah Stewart and we got Jalen Duran, right? Jalen Duran obviously hasn't been playing up to the coach's expectations. Foul trouble here and there. minutes. He's getting minutes. He's getting his minutes cut. And then you got Isaiah Stewart. Both of these guys playing exclusively at the same position as center, right? So Isaiah Stewart a little bit more polished offensively, and he can come in and get the rebounds. As you can see, I mean, and he's probably been a little bit disruptive. But every chance, Isaiah Stewart gets, he comes in and tries to make the most of it, right? He was shooting a lot of threes and things like that last year, but I think he calmed down his 3 pointers and he's just sticking straight to basketball. So he did play 28 minutes last game with 13. That was good for 13 points and 9 rebounds. He does have double-digit rebounds upside. Just playing behind Jalen Duran has been challenging for him. So I would think they was giving him some chances to play behind uh, at the foursome behind uh, uh, um, Tobias Harris, but Tobias he's been locked into his position. So Isaiah Stewart is like pretty much exclusively behind. Jalen Duran, and they have the luxury of running those boys and letting them split the minutes and things of that nature. So we'll see what's going to happen. But just trust and believe Isaiah Stewart is always breathing down Jalen Duran's back. Santana, what's up, Santana? He said France drop a 25. I could definitely see France drop a 25. I'll get to him in a second. Um, um, Jaden Ivey, right? So he's going to be driving the bus here. You can look at Jaden Ivey's assist. I probably won't be going there. I'm probably just going to wait, right? I want to take a look and see who Detroit Pistons play in the future. I just don't really want to target this Detroit. I mean this Orlando Magic's. I don't want to target this Orlando Magic's defense, right? So with a 207 total like this, like a lot of things can go wrong, right? A lot of things that's supposed to go right could go right. A lot of things that's supposed to, I mean, could go right, but some things can go wrong. You can get some guys in some good spots. Guys like Franz Wagner can be in some good spots, but at the end of the day, still miss, right? On account of blowouts, things of that nature. We have a 9.5 point total of close. Of course, one of these teams got to do the blowing out, but you got to dig a little deeper and, you know, just protect your investment. If you want to invest in somebody like Wagner or somebody like that, just make sure all your ducks are in a row because a blowout could definitely have this game, have the numbers screwed up. You know what I'm saying? So speaking of Wagner, it's a multitude of ways we can get to him. It's a multitude of ways we can get to him. Uh, you don't always have to look at points. You don't always have to play points and things of that nature. And you can take a look at some of his game logs real quick. So, um, France Wagner has been phenomenal. Let's see, France Wagner, that one there. Okay, so I don't know what they doing when he do this here. I don't know what. Let me just because he's multi-positional. So when they're multi-positional, he tends to. Let me just do the player search, right, friends? So I'm gonna get him. Okay, so I'll do the player search and leave it like that, and it should couple both of them, right? Okay, just like that. See, I like him for a double double. He showed me a different side against the Lakers. Yes, sir. I took him for 8. I hit a nice monster same game parlay plus 6,000. I took Goga 10. I took him for 8. I took him for 30. I took him for 8 assists. I took him for 30. I took a bunch of shit, man. Straight up. It was live, but I already had those thoughts coming into the game. And then live betting, right? You got those thoughts. Another thing for him is first quarter. First quarter been pretty good for him, I want to say too. And he got first quarter is another good thing you could look at as well. So first quarter, because I know he gets busy in the first, right? Uh, let's see. Friends, right? Points, 8 points in the first quarter. He's averaging 8 points in the first quarter right here. And we can look at defenses. Let's see. Defenses. Um, Points wise in the first quarter. Wait a minute. Okay. So versus the what is he? Power forward, small forward? I don't know. So we can go power forward for right now, right? Power forward, Detroit. They giving up 7 points to the power forward position in the first quarter, and we can look at small forward, right? Detroit, Detroit probably pretty good, like 4.7, right? So it is what it is, right? So it is what it is. But I do have first quarter data here. I should be able to look at first quarter game logs as well. So let me take a look here. Points. Let's go to let's go to power forward. And let's see if we can get friends up here. I'll click friends here, and then we'll go down, and you can see the minutes right here. You can see the points right here, and things of that nature. So, Clippers, pretty good defensive team. He had 0 points. Phoenix, I don't know how and why he didn't score on against them in the first quarter, but at the end of the day, versus the Lakers, 13 first quarter points. Versus Philly, 10. Indiana 10, Charlotte 11, Washington 9, Pelicans they had 17 in the first quarter. Indiana. So when the matchup's right, but like I said yesterday, and I'm keep continuing saying, shout out to Franz Wagner, man. He's stepping up. He answered the call, man. I really like that, bro. What's up, boss? I got to show you my 19 leg parlay from last night. You can't make this shit up, man. 800 down the drain because Irvin couldn't get 20 points. I know, and I was looking for Irvin threes. It just felt like he was. I was at work, box score watching. It just felt like he was. He didn't feel like he. I don't know how many shot attempts he took. Didn't feel like he wanted to be aggressive, man. Seemed like he was more passive, Clay ass didn't do shit. Just sat there looking like a damn fool. But I'm gonna take it France for 15 tonight. All right, we'll see what that do. We'll see what that do. But back to where we were, right? So another thing here, uh, Wendell Carter Jr. He's another guy that's probably scheduled to be back today. So that's somebody that you can look at. He might come back and muddy up some waters for Goga, right? Because Goga's he's a decent defender, man, and a pretty good rebounder. We've been playing his rebounds since they named him starting, man. I couldn't wait. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't wait. And shout out to him. We've been cashing on him. We cash double doubles and things of that nature. At the end of the day, though, looking at this Orlando team, um, Orlando's been. I just want to talk to you about this team. Anthony Black has been pretty good, man. They're playing that point guard, shoot guard role, and I can't say enough about. Jonathan Isaac. It's just they're gradually bringing edging him on. Okay, they gradually edging him on. This guy is pretty good defensively. I'm gonna keep saying it time and time and time again. He's just so injury prone that they will not give him all his minutes. But at the end of the day, they flirting with him. Like last year, he probably couldn't even play no more than 15 minutes a game. They flirting with him. You can see they testing him. They testing him. They testing him and testing him. Just another defensive piece over here. This team here has some defense. This team has some defense. So at the end of the day, I can't talk you off none of these guys' numbers, but I'll probably be looking at these guys. I'll probably be looking at I don't know, man. I want to elevate these guys to the blowout pack. I gave out the blowout pack yesterday, and you can go back to the well versus blowout pack with this blowout pack again. I want to elevate this game to the blowout pack for real. I think it's not that many. I mean, from a defensive standpoint, focal point. If you can find ways to take out, I mean, there's no Cade, right? If you can take Jaden Ivey out, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be really really hard, man. We have a 206 over under. It was just 207, and it's steady moving down. Just dig deep in there. If you got chances to, if you got a chance to, if you got a chance to get on the books, I'd advise you to try to find a line. I don't know if this is going to be the best game for player props. Okay, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe some unders. Look at some unders. Dig in there. Dig in there. Dig in there and look for some unders. We took a chance on the under 20, 23 and a half for Grant last night, and it worked versus a good defensive team in in uh in uh in 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 Portland. I mean in Houston. So take a chance. Just read the book. Read the book. We got a 9.5 spread here, and we got a 206 on the over. 206 is low as hell. Can France get his points? Yes, he can. But make sure you cross your I's and dot your cross. I mean, whatever the fuck that shit is mean. Make sure you do that. Okay. Make sure you do that. So I ain't even. I'm probably gonna tip my expectations on this. You know, and if I don't bet on it, I'm not losing no money. You know what I'm saying? If I'm fading, I ain't losing. Now, Portland Trailblazers and Houston Rockets. Now, I told y'all about the blowout pack in the beginning of the video. If you didn't see it, just go back and check it out in the beginning of the video. I mean, this is another blowout pack candidate game, but this is a back-to-back. Yesterday was the cup games. You know, you want to beat motherfuckers' ass by margin and shit like that during the cup games. Now, this is a rematch, right? So, number one, keep an eye out for people sitting and stuff like that. Now, I can say somebody like Fred VanVleet could be a candidate to sit out on those back to back. This is when we start betting against the injury report, right? This is when we start betting against the injury report. But it hasn't been released. But like I said, this is when we start betting on. We got to start pay attention to these patterns, and you know what happens or whatever the case may be, right? He could play, but like, does he have to play? Number one. Number two, um, take a look at the game logs here, and lo and behold, here's a guy that he's not really worried about stats and all that shit. From judging from the game, how the game was played, he didn't. He knew they was finna blow their ass out yesterday, right? So, and you take a look at the box score, right? So look at Fred VanVleet. He comes out, he plays 27 minutes, 2 points, 2 field goal attempts, right? Um, 2 field goals attempted. He did have 8 assists. It's not listed. He did have 8 assists, but you know it wasn't man, it wasn't there. He just didn't. Man, I'm just not gonna be aggressive today, right? I'm not gonna do the Fred thing. We're playing this weak ass team. I'm gonna come out here, and that's some of the stuff that you gotta get used to because if you took Fred for any type of points, your ass was gone. He had no interest in scoring yesterday. 2 points, 2 shots, 2 free throws, right? No field goals made. He just made 2 free throws, got in there, dropped some dimes, and went and sat his ass down somewhere, right? So, all that to say this: if he doesn't play, then we're gonna get Thompson, right? We're gonna get Thompson in there. So I'm going to have to filter him. So we're gonna get Thompson at the power forward. So they gotta kind of let me just. I mean, let me see. I'm just filter right here, right? So so there's a he plays the guard. He plays the forward spot. He plays big, right? So he's got double-digit points in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of his last 7 games, but he's got double-digit rebounds in the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 of his last 6 games, he's got double-digit rebounds. Excuse me. He's a pretty good rebounder. Okay. Um, he'll go out there and get you some blocks. He'll go out there and get you some blocks. He'll go out there and get you some steal. He's scrappy, right? You can look at him for his fantasy score, things of that nature, right? On the books, If you're feeling froggy, you could get a double for him at like plus 3,400, right? Right now it's at plus 380 for a double for him. You can also take a look at his rebounds. His rebound prop is sitting at probably 6.5. 6.5. Let's see. I'm in 6.5, juiced up at minus 140. And if you want to get to just like 10 rebounds or something for him, you'll get that at plus 280, right? So if you feel like, hey, I could take his rebounds and he might not get 10 points, you could get the 10 rebounds at plus 280. If you want to get the double, you can get it at a plus 380 for another plus 100, right? So those are things that you could take a look at. Not talking about your average and goons, not talking about your other guys, right? I'm talking about Thompson today, and I'm talking about I'm going back to the well. Just like yesterday, we're gonna talk again, right? Because when you got blowouts, these are the guys that's gonna be the guys. These are the guys that's gonna carry the torch. This is how you determine if if a team's gonna blow a motherfucker out anyway. Can they carry the torch? Can the bench carry the torch? That's how you gotta look at it. You got guys like Aaron Holiday coming off the bench. You got guys like Amin Thompson coming off the bench, and you got guys like Tari Easton, right? So speaking of Tari Easton, we went through this shit yesterday, right? Tari Easton, we talked about Tari Easton yesterday, right? We knew this was the blowout run. We knew this was the blowout pack. These guys are blowout proof. Tari Easton coming off the bench, 22 points, 8 for 14, 5 for 5 from the free throw with 8 boards in 22 minutes, right? So he's consistently getting good minutes off the bench, blowout proof, coming in. He's getting his run. You got two guys like that coming off the bench, more than likely, and couple that with the fact that you got Steven Adams minutes just creeping up a little bit. You got that. You got a core like that coming off the bench. More than likely, you're probably going to be able to keep keep a lead, keep a lead like that. So these are the teams I'm not scared of betting blowouts. Because the matchup got to be right. They need to make a move, man. Houston needs to make a move. They need another shooter over there. I can see maybe a DiVincenzo, just somebody who can go out there. He doesn't even have to have defense. They need another motherfucker that can go out there and flame it, right? They need another motherfucker that can go out there and flame it. So one of the best spots you could be in is a shooting guard versus these guys. We already know that. Point guard, Portland here. They're all green when it comes to the shooting guard position. 35. What's up with it, Aziz? What's going on? 35 points per 48. Almost 10 rebounds to the shooting guard position. The most rebound chances to the shooting guard position. They're averaging a lot of assists to the rebound to the shooting guard position, along with potentials and 3-point makes and attempts. So they just green all the way across the board when it comes to the shooting guard position. Yesterday, I thought Jalen Green would have had a better game than he had yesterday, but he did end up getting that in the 3-point category. So that's a start, right? But Green, um, he went out there. He tried to come out and be aggressive. I give him that. Jalen Green. So, Jalen Green, yesterday, he goes out there. He went 6 for 17. You got to do better than that. He's been shooting bad, man. He ain't made double-digit shots in only twice this year, man. Straight up. But he went 3 of 10 for 3. So it was there. The scouting report, they already talk about this shit, man. And they telling you you're in a good spot. They know when they're in a good spot, man. Straight up. He took 10 threes. He made 3 of them. Wouldn't be surprised if he go upside their head this today, right? He got another chance. We'll see what he gonna do, right? At the end of the day, but I want to talk. I want to talk about the other guys, man, because in blowouts, those guys get a chance to shine. So guys like Thompson, who who could enter the starting lineup if Fred VanVleet. So if you just want to take a stab, betting against the injury report, betting Fred VanVleet might be out, then you might get Thompson starting. Some shit like that. So, you know, but it's Houston Rockets all the way, nothing for me. Okay, that was a lot, but I have to, show you how I look at the game. I'm definitely interested in seeing how you guys look at the game. So it is what it is. Charlotte Hornets at Milwaukee Bucks. Okay, so, um, hmm. Okay, so first thing I want to talk about here, um, we have a 224 and a half over under in the spot, right? That's one thing. Milwaukee Bucks 7.5 point favorites. Okay, that's one thing. Now we got players, we got guys that you're not gonna see on the books until later on, right? So I don't want to butcher his name. Y'all probably know where I'm getting ready to go, but I'm going to just look at I'm gonna just pull him up. I don't want to butcher his name. Uh, is Diabate, right? So I'll go back. I'll go back like this. I'll go back. Diabate. Let's see. I'll type it in. Diabate. Now some books might have him out now or whatever. Some books might not, right? But at the end of the day, he can rebound the ball in a lot of instances, right? Given the minutes and given the opportunity, right? So, they've been down bigs, right? So yesterday versus Detroit, last game versus Detroit, he goes out there and get 16 rebounds. Okay, Brooklyn 15 minutes. I don't know why he played 15 minutes. They probably matched up small. Probably was no Claxton, and they matched up small. Sometimes they run B into five, whatever, right? For whatever reason, he played 11 minutes versus Cleveland. I don't know, right? But then versus Milwaukee, he gave them 14 and a half rebounds versus somebody like Lopez, who can be anemic to rebounding. Orlando, impressive, 30 minutes, 15 rebounds. Philly, 11 rebounds. Indiana, 15 rebounds, and 15 rebounds in 29 minutes. So when he's got his minutes, generally he's answered the call. 32 minutes, 16 boards. 24 minutes, 14 boards. 30 minutes, 15 boards. Uh, 23 minutes, 11 boards, and 29 minutes, 15 boards. I'm not saying he's gonna hit it. He's not gonna go crazy on the boards. I'm not gonna saying that right now. But at the end of the day, his boards might, if he gets put on the books, it might open up at 18 and a half. Got somebody like ABC coming at him. He gonna have to stay his ass out of foul trouble. But they did play these guys 4 games ago. He ended up having 14 rebounds, so it is what it is, right? I can't take nothing away from him. And then, as you can see, a lot of these games, the rebound chances were there, right? He was converting a lot. Look, versus Milwaukee, he had 20 rebound chances. Versus Orlando, he had 33 rebound chances, 24 rebound chances versus Philly, and 26 versus Indiana. That lets me know that these ain't just falling in his hands. He going for them. He around the ball. Got a good eye for that rim when the ball jump. Remind me of myself, man. I'm so good. Nah, though, man, for sure, though, for sure. He knows how to get at that rim. Um, every one of their backup centers, man, just seem to rebound the ball very, very well. Now that's out the way. Now, I want to take a look at the defensive shot profiles because we'll take a look at the with so we'll look at what Milwaukee's been giving up right now. We know we got two assassins here. These two guys, they're gonna come out and it's gonna be LaMelo and it's gonna be Miller, right? It's gonna be and they're gonna be shooting between them two. They probably gonna get up 25 threes, man. So it is what it is. Now, Milwaukee, the pull up they in the green. The pull up 3-point attempts, they in the green. That's ball handlers. That's LaMelo and Miller. Both of them do that. Catch and shoot threes. They in the green in the catch and shoot threes. Corner 3-point attempts, they're in the green. So Milwaukee can't give up the three, right? Uh, in a multitude of ways. Point guards, right? you just want to look at points in general. Milwaukee giving up the most points in general to point guards. We know when LaMelo coming out there, he coming out there, he coming guns a blazing, right? Now, last time these two teams played, um, now Damian Lillard didn't play, right? And and um, what's that boy name? Um, he's a pretty decent defender. He's always been a decent defender. That was what's his name? Dion. Uh, shit, I forget his name. But he's a pretty decent defender, right? They back up point the Delano, whatever, right? But he's a pretty decent defender. The Melo Ball still had like 26 points, but he didn't do so well in the 3 point area there, right? So but we have the big the most reason why they're this bad in defensively is because of Dame, right? And then so so he'll see some Dame. And I couldn't talk off his points prop. His points prop sitting at probably 27 and a half, man. Let's see. Damn, 29 and a half. Woo, shucks. 29 and a half. God. Mm, mm, mm. So, and it's warranted. I mean, you're looking at what he's doing, the shots and stuff like that. 35 versus Detroit, 27 field goal attempts. Brooklyn, 13 pace down matchup. This is what I always say. You know what I'm saying? Pace down matchups, you just don't want to, man. Pace down matchups, slow, low totals. They condenses a lot. Plus, he only played 24 minutes that game. I think that's the game he probably got benched. Either way it go, 29 field goal attempts versus Cleveland. 29 field goal attempts, bro. 20 versus Milwaukee. He ended up putting up 26 points. He only went 1 for 7 for three. That was Dame did not play that game, so you never know what's going to happen in this game. But at the end of the day, Ivy can he get 10? I think he could get 10. I think he could get 10. I think he could get 10, man. That, I think I'm gonna completely erase that game though off my shit. Like, but he should be able to get 10, bro. He should be able to get 10. I hate if he don't. I'll tell you that. But I hate if he don't. You know what I'm saying? I probably just gonna leave that game off, man. Straight up. My user might use an alternate. I might take an alternate spread or maybe an alternate game. Or yeah, I might take an alternate spread in that game. Yeah. So the mellow ball, the 3 point attempts for him, as you can see, 14, 8, 15, 7, 14, 18, 18, 12. That's a lot of motherfucking threes to be shooting, man. It's a lot. And then Brandon Miller, right? So Brandon Miller, the 3 point attempts for him, 12, 9, 12, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11. 3 point shooting lead. Those are two guys that's going to be back there firing away, bro. So I can't talk you off anything from neither one of those guys. I know you know, bro. Straight up. So I can't talk you off anything for any one of those guys. Looking at the Charlotte Hornets, though. Charlotte they will allow the pull up 3 pointer. That's Dame, right? So yesterday, that's what I said. I was looking at Dame, the assist prop for Dame, and him and Halliburton to score, right? Both two bad defensive point guards, and both of them to hit the three balls, right? So Halliburton got to his three threes. Actually, I think both of their props was 3.5, but I think both of them hit three threes. Um, Players got egos, right? And LaMelo Ball will be on the other side chucking threes, right? If I'm Damian Lillard, do you think I'm gonna? You think I'm not gonna join the party? You crazy? So it could both of these guys could probably hit five apiece today, right? It's probably gonna be a 3 point barrage here. You never know. So I'm gonna show you how some of this stuff can come to fruition. Doesn't mean it's right, no, but if it lines up, it is what it is. So, um, hmm, pull up pull up 3 pointers, right? They have they in the green. They giving up the second most, and then Milwaukee give they like both of these teams top 10. Okay, and Charlotte. I mean, now these are keep in mind these are attempts, right? They just not makes and none of that, right? Okay, I gotta clarify that. You see what I'm saying? It says pull up 3 point attempts. This is how teams are, allowing other teams to perform offensively. Okay, so they allow him to pull up three. That's more than likely that's a guy that's handling the ball, can get his own shot, bang, right? Or just to get it off. Now it's up to you to figure out if the player can make the three himself. Okay, but so of course. What up? What up? What up, Keon? What's up? What's up? What's up? So that's that. Now, I was looking at some filters and stuff like that because I did have it filtered to just this year earlier, and I was looking, right? Um, Charlotte. Let me see something. Charlotte. Charlotte. So when I had it filtered, because I always get discrepancies when I go this year and 2024, 2025. So this year is just probably a calendar year, 365 days, whatever. 24, 25 should be this season. Okay, just letting you guys know, right? Because um, I was looking at this year's numbers in the previous matchup and how they've been giving up threes and stuff like that. It was kind of like lining up with these right here because, but it's a multitude of ways that you can look at it. So right here, the catch and shoot threes, and over the course of a year, the pull up threes were down. But the catch and shoot threes were up that they were allowing. The corner threes up a little bit, and then above the break threes were up that they were allowing. Versus 2024, 2025, Charlotte, Charlotte, where are they? It was the pull up threes they was allowing the most. And then above the break threes, they allow those as well. So looking at so they allow them to pull up and above the break threes. So looking at I was looking at what happened. A couple of guys got elevated usage last time. Last time they played, right? Because there was no Dame. So we had point Giannis going on. So uh, looking at guys like it was Delon Wright. That's what it was. He got the start. He's a pretty good defender. But it was I was looking at I was looking because he plays a ton of minutes. I was looking at where is it? Small forward. Torian Prince. I have to search them because they have them they have them mixed up in there. They have a log at uh, they have multi-log. Like if you multi-positional, like right here, they have it. Now I know which one to click on, so I'll just leave it on all right here. Don't click neither one and just let everything pile up. But yeah, in that matchup, he did have a good game from beyond the arc. So I was just trying to figure out, how, if they would have came, what happened. So I think, if I'm mistaken, Dame might have missed 2 games because his field goal attempts went up, right, at 14 and 16. Those 2 games, he played Detroit and he played Charlotte. I think Damian Lillard missed both of those games, right? So when you looking at these game logs, going back and you have to factor in a lot, man. You got to factor in who was there and all that because when he played Charlotte, he had elevated usage there. He went 4 or 5 from three. He went 3 from 8 from three there, and he had 10 rebounds versus Detroit. So you got to make sure you cover the whole basis when you're looking at these box scores. We're going back in time, but Milwaukee, they were also top 10. They number 6 or 7th in giving up assists to the point guard position. So you can look at, points and assists and things of that nature. But I'm gonna just keep it funky with you. You know, I, I, I think these boys. Let me see. I think these boys here are probably gonna try to go at it today. You can get 5 threes for both of them. Not too much value, but plus 110 for LaMelo, and then you get plus 280 for Damian Lillard for 5 threes there. Or if you wanted to just you could probably get what you could get 3 threes apiece for those boys at plus money or minus 113. I like that play as well. I can see instances where that play can hit. And then the assist prop for Damian Lillard, which he's been on one lately, sitting at 7.5. I think he could get there as well. So this assist should be a play. It's in that plus money there. Taking a look at Damian Lillard, like I said, I think it's warranted, right? Um, Assists for him. He's hit this number in 3 of his last 4 games: 8, 6, 10, and 8. Right. So he's definitely been on one in the assist category. What up, my guy? Dre Mosby already hit for me. Plus, you mentioned Capellas, 8.5 rebounds, which also hit. Thanks, bro. No problem, man, my guy. No problem. Shout out to you. What up, D? What's up? What's up, Big Slim? Trey Man is out today. Definitely is out today. So I mean, it ain't gonna move too much for me because all of the they just all the usage that Damian I mean that Miller and Miller and you know what I'm talking about, man. Ball, they already got all the usage, man. Straight up. Might be some more extra shots though for somebody like uh shucks. Who they running out? Green and Williams, right? So, might be extra shots for those guys to go around. And like I said, keep an eye out on Diabate's rebounds. Okay. Um, Giannis's and all this shit. You don't need me to talk about him straight up. Uh, so I like Lamelo Miller and Dame for sure. Memphis Grizzlies, Chicago Bulls, man. My thumbnail, man. Desmond Bain. We got an over under 240.5 in the spot. We all know what it is. We all see the Bulls, it's pace up and things of that nature, right? So Memphis Grizzlies road favorites at minus 5.5. All right. So it's the Bulls. You know what the Bulls do. We know what the Bulls do. But it's. So the Bulls, right? Most points. They give up the most points in the league, probably. No, second most points in the league. Uh, they're giving up the third most rebounds in the league. Um, this is cleaning the glass. One day I'll implement this cleaning glass. I look at cleaning glass a lot sometimes on and off tools and stuff like that. But I'll let you guys. I'll start implementing some of this too. But we know that the Bulls. I need to run a quick check on pace again. See what Memphis. So Memphis, the Bulls, top 3 in pace. So you already know. Only thing about that defensive rating, Memphis, they number 6, and Chicago probably dead last, right? Or they're 25th, bottom third. You said Giannis should be able to get a double double, triple double, all this in play. But yeah, so fast paced teams, that's what we want. Back to back, fast paced. Uh, Bad defense. That's what we want, right? So, continuing where I was looking at, As you can see, assists. The Bulls giving up the most assists in the league. Potential assists, Bulls are giving up the third most potential assists. The Bulls are giving up, so the three. Um, we'll get to that in a second. But they round about bottom third as a whole. 3-point attempts. Um, they about top 10 in 3-point attempts. You say I'm gonna stay away from that. But to the shooting guard position, okay? Now, to the shooting guard position, we're looking at the Chicago Bulls. We could look at the points, right? The Chicago Bulls giving up the third most points. They also giving up rebounds. They also giving up they top 10 in giving up rebounds to the shooting guard position. They're also giving up. Okay, they down there in the bottom third, right outside the bottom third, and giving up assists there to the shooting guard position. Um, 3-pointers made. Chicago giving up the second most threes to the shooting guard position, right? And they are giving up the 3-point attempts. That's Desmond Bain, right? Desmond Bain is somebody who's going to handle the ball. He's going to hustle for rebounds. He's going to hustle the rebounds. He's going to handle the ball, hustle for rebounds, and score and shoot threes, right? So let's take a look at the defensive shot profile for the Chicago Bulls. As you can see, pull up 3-pointers, they're in the green, right? Catch and shoot 3-pointers, the Bulls are in the green, okay? Corner three, nah, I don't really look into that, right? Um, Above the break threes, they're in the green. Points in the paint, they're in the green. Fast break points and second point, well, second chance points, they're in the green, okay? So that's one thing. Now, taking a look at Desmond Bain here, um, taking a look at Desmond Bain, we will go to uncheck Damian Lillard, and then we'll delete his name, and we'll go to Bain, and then we'll filter that one more time so it sticks. Okay, there we go. Now, he's got a usage rate averaging around 23. He's probably up more now, right? Definitely up more. Um, hmm. So let me see something here. Because some of those numbers aren't updated. We'll see we'll see what we can get here. So we'll go right here. We'll go to Bang here, and then we'll bring it out. Some of these numbers aren't updated, but I can use them in certain instances. So two of his last three games, he's hit 10 rebounds, right? The assist has been there. We know he can get ball dominant sometimes, but what I need to see, what I need to continue seeing is these shot attempts, right? So we know when he's getting healthy and things of that nature, right? So it's a little strong ass, man. You ever see Desmond Bain? He's strong as hell. At the end of the day, so 18 shot attempts. That's what we want, right? That's what I want. That's what we want. Now, rewind it back to the beginning of the season when he faced the Bulls. He went 11 for 19 in 31 minutes, right? He went 6 of 10 for 3, okay? He had 30 points and 7 rebounds and 4 assists. Uh, Last game, he took 18 shots, right? He's been back since November 15th. Going up against Philly was the most shot attempts he'd taken, right? Since he played the Bulls, right? So he played the Bulls. That was a month ago. So, it is what it is. That was a month ago. But um, um, looking at his shot distribution and stuff like that, um, let's take a look at some of his averages. He's averaging almost 7 potential assists. That lets you know. And he's averaging almost 10 rebound chances. That lets you know he's out there playing ball. He's finding folks. He's going for the rebound. He's hustle statting up, shit like that. Points in the paint, drive points, whatever the case may be, things of that nature. So yesterday's game is not updated. Versus the Bulls, he got a 25% usage rate. Pace up matchup, like I said, pull-up points. He had 19 pull-up points last time he played the Bulls. 3 catch and shoot points, 6 points in the paint, whatever the case may be, right? Pull-up points meaning he had the ball. He had the ball, right? He had the ball. The Bulls shot profile. We take a look at the pull-up points, and they're allowing the 6 most pull-up points, right? They pull up 3-point attempts, right? Now this is what I'm saying. If you got a guy that's going to pull up a lot, this right here, they're allowing this guy to pull up, right? So, but the guy got to be able to make the shots. Now, can he be hot? Does he have 5-3 upside? Yes. He's coming off a 5-3 game, 5 for 11 versus Philly. And last time he seen the Bulls, he hit 5 threes, 6 to be exact, 6 for 10. And we know he has that upside. His threes opened up as a parlay piece around minus 150 for 2.5. It's got to be at 3.5 by now. It's 2.5 at minus 172. That's extremely high. That's extremely high, right? So at the end of the day, his three is going to go up to 4.5, 3.5 in a little while. But you don't always have to look at threes there. Truthfully, if he's getting 18 shots, I'm looking at the raw points here at 22.5. I'm looking at the raw points, maybe down to 20. I'm just expecting him to stay in the. You can look at points and assists. You can look at PRAs. You can look at all that. I'm expecting him to stay in the. I'm hoping he stays in that 18 to 20 shots a game. He should be taking 20 shots. He should be taking at least 20 shots. Okay. So I'm looking at Desmond Bain, okay? Jaren Jackson Jr., right? I don't know. For his regular line, I don't know. I mean, it's warranted. I can see him getting there, right? I like his fantasy score probably a little better. If we get his fantasy score, I'm probably like that a little bit better. But Jaren Jackson Jr., he did give us 19. So I like his fantasy score for the simple fact that he's going to give you peripherals, right? Defensive peripherals. And he's going to do it. He's going to give it to you. So all you got to do is keep his hands to himself. But this is what gets him in trouble. It's blocks and steals, right? But 2 blocks in a steal, 5 blocks in a steal, 3 blocks in a steal, 2 blocks in a steal, 1 block in a steal, right? 3 steals, 1 and 1, 3 blocks, 2 blocks and 1, 2 and 3. Like, yeah, right? You get the drift. Because fantasy score, each one, a block and or steal is 3 points. Don't get it twisted, right? He's averaging 37.5. Fantasy score, fantasy points per game, and it just is what it is, right? So I always like to look to him for fantasy score. Pace up matchup like this, he will take some threes. That's about his limit right there. Keep in mind he's made 2 threes or better in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of his last 10 games. 8 of his last 10 games, he's made 2 threes or more, right? So that's what I'm looking at right there, right? That's what I'm looking at, right? I like Bain. You can look at his points, his threes, his PRAs, rebounds plus assists, and things of that nature. Now, speaking of rebounds plus assists, I'm looking at Josh Giddey, right? 2 of the fastest paced teams in the league. There will be some bricks shot in this game, right? There will be some bricks shot in this game. We took Josh Giddey's fantasy score yesterday. He crushed it. The rebounds and assists. And what I was really worried about is him getting in 30 minutes. He ended up getting about 30 to 33 minutes yesterday. We really need that from him. So what I'm looking at for him is I'm looking at his rebounds and assist prop, right? So we're looking at Josh Giddey, and it's opened up at 12.5 or 11.5 again. Right now, yesterday he played 33 minutes, which the most minutes of the season for him. And in the absence of Williams, I was just wondering because I don't like this 28-15 15, 21, 28, 25 shit. This is what I want to see this 30 minutes. That was good versus Atlanta, one of the fastest paced matchups with bad defense. Versus Atlanta, he had 18. Um, he had 18. Um, so they haven't updated it. Let's see. Has it? Mm. So he had 18, um, 6 rebounds, and 8 assists, right? So 3 of his last 4 games, he's crushed the rebounds and assist prop, which is looking at about 12 and a half, 11 and a half, 12 and a half. And it's just low. It's low. It's low, right? Um, 12 and a half, minus 125. Like I said, he's hit this number in 3 of his last 4 games. So I can't talk you off him getting there, okay? So so this game, last game, I didn't take his rebounds and assists. So I'm sorry. He hit this number. No, 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 no. Yeah, no, no, no. He did hit it. He did hit it. He did hit it. But at the end of the day, at the end of the day, I'm looking at his rebounds and assists today. Not his fantasy score, right? I'm looking at his rebounds and assists today. So at 12 and a half, it's a lean. I don't know if I'm gonna get there yet. I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it. It was last time I checked, it was like minus 111. It said money is coming in, but I still need to dig in a little bit more to see if I can get there, right? And the rest of these guys, Kobe White, Vucevic, Zach LaVine, those boys, they're definitely in play. Zach LaVine did have himself a good game. He's been balling, right? Last time these 2 teams played, but he's been balling. If you want to get to him, be my guest. Um, but I'm just looking at, from a point standpoint here, I'm looking at Bane a little bit more, you know what I'm saying, than Zach LaVine's and other guys of that nature because um, I would say there's less mouths to feed offensively over here in Memphis, and that just about sums it up in a matchup like this. But it's a great same game parlay atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? You get Brandon Clark, his points sitting at 8.5. That's very interesting. You know what I'm saying? You get an 8.5 for Brandon Clark. That's interesting. Kobe White continues to stay in that 20-point range, and he's got a flamethrower from beyond the arc. So Vucevic continues to ball, and hey, his points and rebounds are in play. So Scottie Pippen Jr. on paper, the Bulls. We could look at this assist prop because on paper, going up against the Bulls too. Hey, what's up? How you doing? Good morning. Good morning. Going up against the Bulls. Look, going up against the Bulls. Um, his with the team where his dad played. You know what I'm saying? He the Bulls. Let's see. The Bulls are giving up the most assists to the point guard position. So I can see instances where Scottie Pippen Jr. can come out here and hit his assist prop, right? So I'm definitely, it's juiced up at minus 140, and he ain't been hitting it lately like that. You know what I'm saying? But I might throw something in there. What's up? What's up? What's up, Chill? What's up, Chill? I might throw something in there for Scottie Pippen Jr. in honor of his father, right? I've seen all the games. I watched his whole career. So, you know, maybe I might throw something in there for Scottie Pippen Jr. He gave us a triple double this year, John Moran is doubtful. Let's see, Scottie Pippen Jr. Um, he's been getting 10 shots a game. That's decent. Versus the Bulls, he had 10 assists versus the Bulls. Let me see. He had 10 assists, 14 points. Went in there and got himself a double double, right? Double double for Scottie Pippen Jr. is plus 550. So, Do they want to do they want to give it up to Scotty and let him go ahead and go crazy at least in the assist category? Probably so. So maybe I might fall back off of the Desmond Bain assist and just focus on Desmond Bain points and let Scottie Pippen Jr. probably get to a get the assist going. What's about his regular dimes like straight 10 dimes? It's about what 470 plus 470. Okay. We'll see what's gonna happen. We'll see what's gonna happen. All right. So Golden State Warriors, San Antonio Spurs. I mean, Chris Paul continues to do Chris Paul things, bro. We're probably what is this assist prop? Now I just can't get with. I can't get with nobody from Golden State, and that's fine, right? That's fine. That's fine. I can't get with nobody from Golden State. They play too many people. They play too many people, and it is what it is. It's basketball. Um, so they not putting that. They don't have any numbers, and I know this because they're trying to figure out if Wemby is back. So I'll take a rain check on this game, truthfully. Um, and last but not least, last but not least, the Lakers and the Nuggets, man. Um, Mom, they want me to change my password at work. They on some bullshit. CB3 probably is playing, but sometimes they don't put the lines out because they want to make sure Wimby is a big impact. Wimby is a big impact, so they want to know if Wimby playing first before they put anything out. They gonna make sure Wimby playing first because he's supposed to be coming back. He's a big impact on everybody's lines. You know what I'm saying? Because if Wimby don't play, we'll probably get Chris Paul assist prop at a juiced up 6.5. No. Probably a juiced up 7.5, or maybe just a 7.5. If he does play, because given the matchup, I mean, uh, um, these guys are tough defensively. Because you could look at the defensive rating here. As you can see, Golden State number 4 defensively. Here's the top defensive teams: Oklahoma City Thunder, Houston Rockets, Magics, and Golden State, and the Clippers. Memphis, Dallas, Boston, San Antonio, and Cleveland. Top 10 teams defensively. So the books just right now they're just guarding their grill right now. Just make sure they don't stick their hand in some shit. Now this Denver game, I mean, y'all pretty much know what y'all want to do with this game. Shit, I mean, got 4 point spread. I don't know who's gonna win this game. Um, I'll be looking at Jamal Murray for threes. I ain't even gonna lie. I'll be looking at Jamal Murray for threes. He continues to shoot the three. I ain't gonna lie. He continues to shoot the three. Let me see something here. Um, the Bulls. I mean not the Bulls. Um, points wise, uh, so the Lakers and Denver are neck and neck in certain categories, like the points. They both top 10 are giving up points. Assists here, Denver and the Lakers, they neck and neck. They top 3 in giving up assists. Chicago, Denver, and LA, they top 3 in giving up assists. Okay, so ball handlers, point guards, ball handlers, right? I say ball handler because LeBron James. He's the point 3, 4. So I'll just say ball handler because of him, right? So, and then Joker and Jamal, right? So those guys are the ones out there getting assists and things of that nature. Uh, so I can show you, Jamal, he's been flying under the radar, right? For me in general, but he's been getting that 6, 7, 5, 6, 7 assists, like 11, 6, 7, 8, 6, 6, 3, 3, 7, 5, 4. So lately he's had 6 assists or better in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 straight games. This assist prop is coming out at what, 5.5 at a minus 130. he hit it in 6 straight games. I've been missing it. I'm just telling you the truth. I've been missing it, and this is the part where I struggle with. Right, I've missed his assist prop in 6 straight games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, probably 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 straight games. The right when I get inside to bet it, I'm gonna fuck it up for y'all, right? So I ain't even gonna bet it, bro. But what I do know, historically, versus the Lakers, and we can do that as well here. So I will go, Josh. I will first of all, I will filter this to um, uncheck that. Boom. I'll take the. I will go. I would go Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray versus LA Lakers. Now, he's played good ball versus them. This is playoffs. All this is only, you know, this is playoffs and everything, right? So I mean 32, 22, 22, 20, 22, 24, 29, right? So he's played pretty good ball versus them. You know what I'm saying? He's played pretty good, decent ball versus them. He said take Jamal Murray. Yeah, he's been crushing a lot. I ain't been betting it, right? I ain't been betting it. I'm salty. I've been missing the money, but um, he has been slumping on scoring and things of that nature. But he's been trying to make it up, and that's what a baller does, man. When you pick it, when you slumping in one area, you got to try to pick it up in another one, right? But the 3-point attempts have been there, have been there for him. Just, I mean, last 2 games he's took 10 and 11 threes. So maybe we can see more threes from him. Um, Let me see. What else? What I was getting to? What else was I getting to? Oh, my boy, he continues to crush. Let me see. Denver here. Um, Braun. Braun continues to crush. 17, 19, 13, 14, 21, 24, 17, 17. Braun just keeps on brawling, right? His they don't have his no. He keeps on crushing. I took him on prospects yesterday. He just keeps on crushing, right? His points prop should be, it's at 13 and a half right now. He's been crushing this line, right? He's been crushing this line. Let me see. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of his last 9 games. He's hit that line. He's just been crushing that line, right? And man, if you've been betting him from the course of the season, you've profited well. He's been respecting monies for sure. He's been respecting monies for sure. Michael Porter Jr. Michael Porter Jr. A guy that we know he rebounds the ball, but you could also look at he's been he's been dropping dimes here and there, right? You know what I'm saying? So he's been Aaron Gordon, um, Denver. And all that comes in the absence of Aaron Gordon, right? He's been doing a lot. He's been his numbers. Jamal Murray's, him and Porter's numbers have elevated in peripherals since the departure of since the injury of Aaron Gordon, right? So that's what you see is going on. Okay, so as you can see, Porter, 3, 3, 4, 4, 3, 1, 3, and 5. Last year, you couldn't pay this man to get an assist at all. So the beginning of the season, um, you can pay him. They making him pay swing the ball more. So his assist prop sitting probably sitting at 2.5. If you want to get there, be my guest. We could probably get that on maybe Prize Picks or any other book right now. But let's see, Porter. You probably get it on any other book, or it's probably been taken down. I think I'm probably seeing it on DraftKings. I'm taking ADPRA. Should be an easy cash since Joker not playing the best defense. Oh, for sure. Porter Jr. always crushing my Lakers. Yeah, he comes through and air the ass out, especially from three. And that's because having LeBron and everybody switching and Brian, all the motherfuckers out there running around. They might guard him a little bit better since there's no Aaron Gordon, but you know it is what it is. And let's see. So the Lakers in Denver. That's another one. See, they neck and neck, and that's three different categories there at neck and neck, right? They neck and neck at giving up rebounds to the center position, right? As you remember, Goga Batase just had 15 rebounds versus AD. And you know AD can get timid around some of the strong. Goga one of them strong guys, so give your ass an elbow. So you can get kind of timid around them, like, man, all right, you get yours. I'm gonna get mine. I'm gonna get out the way. But yeah, yeah, so definitely the rebounds to the center position. You know, both of these teams are giving up rebounds to the center position. So, you know, those are some areas you can look at. A lot of people watch check me out for a same game parlay advice and stuff like that, as well as straights and stuff like that. So I don't have a definite prop here from this game. Truthfully, man, I don't. I do want to take a look at the 3 point. Um, let's see. Okay, let me go positional shooting guard. The Lakers giving up to the shooting guard. Denver giving it up to the small forward. 3 pointers made. They in the green. Top three point guards. Power forwards. Hmm, okay. So let me take a look at that rebounds and assists line. This combos line. Jamal Murray combo line. Yeah, it's been crushing that. So Reeves can crush his too. Russell Westbrook coming off the bench. This should be a good one here. This should be a good one here. Let's see. Points in the paint. Uh, Denver. Denver, top five, and giving up, both of these teams, Lakers and Denver, top six, one, two, three, no, top five, and giving up points in the paint, Lakers and Denver. So I can see this is with LeBron having himself a game, Anthony Davis. It's just some, yeah, this just gonna be a lot here. Jamal Murray's. I guess this is the game then, huh? What's the total here? I guess this is the same game parlay game of the day then, ain't it? I think this is it. We didn't figured it out. We didn't crack the code. Let's see. What's the total here? 235. What other games? I forgot. What other games? Charlotte, Golden State. Yeah, this is the game. This is the game. Yeah, this is the game. This is the game we targeting here. This the get money game right here. Late game. That's the get money game. That's the one. This is the one. This here's the one. This is the game. Mm-hmm. This is the game. This is the game. Definitely is. All right. Um, get a parlay together. Orlando, Pistons, Orlando, Jazz and Knicks, Jazz and Knicks, Jazz and Knicks. Let's go. Let's go. 10 assists is plus 230 for him. And the double double for him is what? Plus 230. Man. Let's go 7 assists. I want to go. You know, I'm making me one with him with 10 assists on there. I'm just letting you know that now. But let's go 7 assists. Let's go to the Hornets game. Ooh, let's go to the threes. Let's go. Let's try 3 threes for Lillard, and let's try 4 for LaMelo Ball. How about that? How about 3 threes for Brandon Miller? Let's have a little fun here, right? How about how about 3 threes for Bang? Anthony Davis. Joker been smacking them threes, man. I can see Joker smacking them threes today. LeBron, I think LeBron get a dub today. Porter Jr. What do we got here? This can be a threes lay. Because I could take Brunson. I could take Brunson assists out and put his threes up there too. Because Utah giving up threes as well. They giving up catch and shoot threes, 3-point attempts, above the break 3-point attempts, and corner 3-point attempts. And it looks like Brunson was. You can go assists and threes, or you can put them both on your parlay, straight up if you run no parlay out. Brunson, what's that? New York Knicks. Brunson. So he's hit 3 threes or better in 4 of his last 5 games. 7 for 11, 5 for 9, 0 for 5, 3 for 8, and 3 for 9. I would love to see him shoot that three consistently. Or if he's probably been doing it, I ain't been paying no attention. That's what that is. But you could go either way with Brunson. If you want to make this an all threes lay, you could go to his threes and take his assists off. But I'll just put some threes up here for threes lay, right? I think we can get to Joker, right? Joker. I think we can get to Joker. I mean, making AD come out there or whoever else to come out there and guard him from beyond the arc. Uh, he's Joker is efficient with his threes, man. So Joker back-to-back games with two made threes. He went 2 for 2. Not taking a ton. Not taking a ton. We'll go LeBron at 1.5. Murray at 2.5. Michael Porter Jr. at 2.5. Maybe I'll just take 1 and 1, man. Maybe a dog connect 4. I'm undecided here. I think I might just I might put Jamal Murray up there. I'm undecided, right? Might put Jamal Murray and just roll like this. Now, some threes from each game, and hope they get there. A 3 point parlay, if you want to take a look at it, you could take down. Like I said, we could take down Brunson if you want. Let's see, and add Brunson threes. But if you want to just go all threes lay, you get this for about a plus 1,000 here. Uh, 3 for Lillard, 4 for Ball, 3 for Miller, 3 for Bain, 3 for Murray. You got plenty of guys across the league, right? I'm gonna play that though. We got plenty of guys across the league. The Kobe Whites and Zach Levines and just the Michael Porter Juniors and stuff like that. Got a lot, right? So I'm gonna end up playing that, and then I'll do something for prospects here. I think I'm gonna go Desmond Bain, raw points, right? Bain probably 22.5 points there. Um, all my combos and stuff hit last night. Uh, Let me take a look at the points combo real fast. Mm, this one looks interesting, 45 and a half. Jalen Green threes too. I might add Jalen Green threes to the list too. Um, I'm probably gonna have to add Jalen Green threes to the list. Definitely, I'm gonna add Jalen Green threes to the list for sure. Hmm Now you can tease these down or whatever you want to do. A fun three lay, a fun three lay. I'm playing his three straight. Okay, um, but back to let's see, prize picks. I will take the assist definitely. Brunson 7.5. I'm gonna take that. And you know what though, Scottie Pippen, what's up, man? What's up, Scotty? They gonna let you do something? Where they at? In Chicago? They in Chicago. Yes, they are. Uh, I might take a rain check on Scotty for right now. Come on, 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 come on. My shit's starting to act up, starting to lag and all this shit. I'll tell you what I'll do, right? I'll post that. Hey, go right there, Scotty. Scotty, 6 assists flat. 6 assists flat. 47. Walker Kessler. Tobias Harris, Jalen Duran. Brendan Clark. That's interesting. 26. His point prop was interesting. Desmond Bain. Mm, I'm gonna finish this off. I need to get off. I need to get off though. I'm gonna finish this off. I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna post it. I'm getting ready to post that lay. I'll post that lay right now, and then when I get done with this 6 man, I'll post it, man. I'll tweet it, Facebook it, and community section it. Okay, it'll be a 6 pick. I'll just play 1 6 pick today. All right, but favorite plays. I ain't gonna say favorite plays, but I've already sprinkled on Jalen Brunson assists and uh, I did a bankroll builder out of here, 10 points apiece for Hart, Onobi, and Bridges. Um, don't know exactly what I want to do with this Pistons game. Give me the over 2.5 threes for Jalen Green. And I'm still wondering if I'm going to exercise the blowout pack here. And if you just tuning in, I'm thinking about taking a double double for Thompson because I just think it's a possibility that Fred VanVleet don't play. You get that at a plus 380, right? So that's and then Terry Eason numbers are definitely in play. I didn't see what his points prop was, but I need to go take a look and see what Terry Eason's points prop is because that's something that I probably want to play as well. So Terry Eason points prop at 11 and a half. I like it, right? So it's instances where I'm going to play that Torrey Easton in a blowout. He should get there. Um, the threes, I can't talk you off a 3 point parlay between Lamelo Ball, Miller, and Dame. So and then Diabate, his rebounds, right? Gotta wait for him, but anytime he gets 30 minutes, man, 25 minutes or better, he has like 12 to 16 rebounds. This Nuggets game gonna be the same game parlay game of the night, right? And then Desmond Bain, I think I'm gonna go over on points, over on threes, right? Over on points and over on threes for Desmond Bain, and hope both of them hit, or one of them will break me even. That's an okay same game parlay environment. So top same game parlay environments for me is the New York Knicks side of things, right? Just them. Not worried about the Utah Jazz. I know the Knicks who playing, how long they playing. I would put those guys in my shit, right? And then the usual suspects from the Charlotte Hornets game, your Dame, your Miller, your your Ball, and Giannis, right? I would stick to the highest usage players. Memphis Grizzlies. I mean, I'm still wrestling if I want to take the rebounds and assists for Giddy, but it is what it is, right? This game here is a great same game environment with parlay environment within itself, just like the Lakers. So I would probably say the top two same game environments would be the Memphis game, two of the top three pace teams, and Denver Nuggets and Lakers, right? If I'm playing DFS, I won't players from these games, right? Shit like that. The Knicks, only the Knicks side of things, right? Tibbs, we know we're gonna put Knicks out there. We're gonna put the Knicks out there. They're gonna play 35 minutes, whatever case may be. All right. So stay tuned for some plays tailored to in that direction. All right. Peace out, fam. Peace.